First, it was super bad. Second was RJ Berger, whatever, that shit on MTV. Now it's the Virginity Hits, and I'm just really confused as to what Hollywood is trying to communicate to our younger generation. Even just a few generations behind mine, the following, and the next. It's I don't know if it's so much confusing rather than it's just it's all the same. It's just repeating itself. What are they trying to convey to the young people? What are they trying to communicate with, other than young people, are the older people, because these advertisements are all over the internet, they're all over YouTube, and what type of demographic does YouTube and Hulu and all these other video sites and TV, what type of demographic are they, who do they apply to, and what's their target market? It's the younger kids, who have no direction, or not like they have no direction, it's just they're really susceptible to being directed, And first I thought Superbad was, terrible. I thought that was filthy after I saw that. The Jewish kid, his fat friend, going off, trying to get laid, trying to get booze, trying to score all this shit, and, get with these chicks, When I was in high school, that's kind of how it was, but, we didn't have filth like that on TV. I wasn't growing up with that on TV. And on YouTube, YouTube wasn't as big when I was in high school. I guess I'm 23, so I'm still a young man, but still, I've seen there's been a jump in propaganda as far as sexuality, even more so within the past few years, if you understand. But it started with Superbad, Jewish kid, fat friend, they're losers, and they try to get booze, and take it to the girls so they can get laid. They use material, stuff like that. And then recently it was, I noticed this show called RJ Berger on MTV. Jewish kid, his fat friend, in pursuit of some type of sexuality, which was also disgusting. There's another factor in there that I can't even contemplate as far as why they use that approach on MTV, which is a teen, which its target market is 10 to 16, 17, as far as their demographic. But as there are other age groups who also watch MTV, but they're not as susceptible as to the information, how they're receiving it, and how they may apply it in the future, because their future is happening now. Younger kids, their future is yet to happen, almost, if that makes sense. But that show, I don't even know what was going on with that show, man. I don't even know if it's still on, and now it's the Virginity Hit. I'm seeing that all over the place, and it's so confusing. It's so the crazy white kids who are pursuing the sexuality. I just don't know what's going on there. Like, I don't know what they're trying to convey. I don't know if it's the Jews in Hollywood. I don't know if it's Hollywood itself. I don't even know how that's run. I don't know if it's the Vatican. I don't know if it's just fat cats sitting in their offices. These old bald guys who are thinking and designing the fate for our young girls and our young men. It's so confusing, and parents are letting it happen. They're letting their kids view this type of stuff. See, my parents really were the same way. Actually, they didn't really have, as far as they couldn't control is what I saw on TV or what I saw on the internet or something like that. But in high school, it was almost different, than what it is now. The generation has declined tenfold in the past 5 to 8 years. I've been out of high school for like 5 years now, and it's gotten worse, man. It's gotten worse. Even now, they're encouraging kids to stay out of high school and do it online. taking high school online and getting their diplomas online. You know, and I have a younger sister who is doing that online too, and because I think that's like kind of a smart idea. I wouldn't want my kid in the public school system either. But even though, you know, the option now is to remove your kids from high school and bring them home and teach them, you know, put them in front of a computer, even more so, keep them home, you know, which I don't even know. That's an entire gray area, which I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but it's I don't really know how to react to it. I don't have a solution. I just wanted to use this medium of communication as far as the first front and the first, you know, I could use other forms of communication. It may be as effective, it may not be as effective. But I just want to let you guys know, just kind of rant and vent at the camera real quick. But I hope you guys rethink and realize what type of propaganda this is that they're showing us. And how it's just so funny and how filthy, and you know, and it's just gonna get worse. I gotta tell you guys, it's just gonna get worse. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and hopefully you guys won't be as susceptible as others might be, you know, after you've seen this. So thanks.